everyone, and welcome to the new video. So in this video we are going to be discussing about the project which we did in our architecture design subject in our architecture school. So today in this video I'm going to be showing all about the diagrams, plans and the concept of this whole building which we are designing for our major project. So let's get into the video. So before we start into any design, we should make sure that we analyze the site and design into the site and put the context. What we do is responding to the site. So we have the site which is over here, which is hand drafted and which is located in Visakhapatnam, India. We have the beach which is next to the site, and we have the road, main highway road. So we should make sure that the context is responding to the site, and if this is the north, we have the wind which is blowing towards the southwestern side, and luckily we don't have any direct sunshine in the site, so all we have is just the sun path, which is actually quite towards the south. We don't have any north sunshine which is directly putting onto the building. So all we do is start with the orientation of the building. So I started to make sure that my building is facing towards the where the wind is coming from, so to make sure there is a proper ventilation, as the coastal area we have a very humid and very hot climate over there. So to make a concept, we should make sure that we have a particular idea where we're gonna put it into the sheet and then put it into the physical model. So what I do is I just start off with the inspiration. So for me the inspiration is actually the nature. So I thought why don't we bring the tropical kind of trees and a tropical kind of nature into the building, so we can make sure the building is very much cool and less energy consumption. And also we can make sure that if this is my building which will be having connection of the forest next to it, or like a semi-forest, which will give a kind of a breathtaking view, and also will make sure the place is very much cool in that hot and humid place. So this was a project which we are designing for 4 designers, that is giving a co-working space for them. So I started with taking 4 blocks, that is rectangular blocks for each and every designers. So I thought that each and every block should make a composition which is responding to the site contextual, and also which is even more responding to the intention of the design. So this was the first form which I started in. So this was the site restriction, that is 25 by 25 meters. Then it turned out into a better composition, that is making sure, if this is my plan. So I started with making a grid in it. So if I take this building, I make sure that there is a perfect grid, and then I follow it to the whole see, in order to make this very tropical and very responding to the site, I make sure that this all buildings will be having flat roof. So if I take this as my section, this will be the shed flat roof, from where the sunshine is going to enter from the gap, and we'll be having a wind which will be entering from the top also and from the bottom. So next was to give the tropical in this site. If this is a slope of the site, I make sure that I add some trees in random at first, and then later I'm gonna give some life to it. So if I take this side section, we have the building plinth level over here, and we have a mound, a beautiful mound which is actually elevating onto the top, and then we have trees which will be acting as an interconnection of the nature between these spaces. So imagine yourself, you're standing over here and you're getting the view of the nature instead of the heavy and busy road over here. And also if we have a hot and humid air, these trees and if I give a water body will resist it and make sure that hot air escape from the top, and this will make sure this space is even more cool and very resistant for the hot climate. So for the part 2 of the video, which is dividing the spaces and detailed context of this building, is in the part 2 video. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. Hope you guys in the new video.